I was out the back on Sunday, mate, I was on my second case. I really don't think I was drunk, well I wasn't off me face, when I heard a voice behind me, and you wouldn't want to know. Standing at the gate was Clancy of the overflow. And behind him Henry Lawson, with a halfway sort of grin, said, "How you going, Smoke, old mate, do you mind if we come in?" Well, they both walked in and took a seat. Clancy grabbed a beer. Then Henry said it won't be long and Banjo will be here. Well, I could not believe it. It gave me quite a start when Ned himself walked in the gate, followed closely by Steve Hart. Then a bullock team stopped out the front, and high on a bale of fleece sat the ringer they called Trumpy and his native wife Denise. There was a man from Snowy River, covered in some dust and sweat. He was down here looking for a horse, the colt from Old Regret. Banjo Patterson walked in, a bit the worse for wear. He hadn't had a shave for weeks, nor had he combed his hair. Well, Banjo sat with Henry, and they talked of long ago, of the time they camped together on the road to Bendigo. And they laughed about the time they got drunk at Broken Hill, when they met the man from Ironbark and a bloke called Mulga Bill. Then Clancy said Dan Morgan had been gunned down by a trap, and his gang were bailed up somewhere just south of Conroy's Gap. Bush Rangers now, he told me, they don't have much to gain. Ben Hall was shot down like a dog out on the western plain, and troopers made her everywhere, old Ned Kelly sighed. They outnumber bloody rabbits now west of the Great Divide. Then an old man sat beside me, he spoke about the drought, and how he tried to find some work by moving further out. He'd been to Burke and to Cobar, then travelled back to Hay. He said he finally found some work along the Castlereagh. Then the men were getting hungry, and I thought I'm in some strife, when in the gate an angel walked, it was the drover's wife. She told me she would feed 'em, she had seen their hungry looks, and she wasn't just the drover's wife, she was the shearer's cook. Then a stockman pulled up out the front to grab a bite to eat. 400 head of cattle walked down Harris Street. Well, we all sat there drinking, Henry's face began to glow. Late that night we saw go by the lights of Cobb and Co. Next morning when I woke up with a battle in my head, well, it took me 20 minutes just to crawl out of my bed. Then I looked into the backyard where I hoped the boys would be, but not a soul to greet me or to share a cup of tea. It must have been a dream, I thought, but I could not explain. The old bush saddle on the gate with the bridle and the rein.